Let us pick the next one from Brother Muhammad. He asked that, what I heard is that Buddhism mostly promotes non-violence, that is ahimsa. Then how come Buddhist monks are becoming violent like in Burma? Are they now having desires and making others to suffer? A very, very challenging question, I would say, Brother Muhammad. Thanks for putting it forward. We know that today Buddhism is presented, or it's proposed as a religion of non-violence. And to a large extent, we need to appreciate that Buddhism seems to be a religion and with a philosophy of non-violence, ahimsa, to a large extent. Once again, it shows the copying nature of Buddhism from Hinduism. The word ahimsa, the word non-violence, is again taken from the Hindu philosophy, the Hindu discipline. So Gautama Buddha, to a large extent, followed the remnants of Hinduism, which were copied into Buddhism to a large aspect. So this again reiterates that Buddhism is nothing but merely an offshoot of Hinduism, which was a predominant and existent religion and discipline before Gautama Buddha was enlightened. And this makes us ask the same question again. What was Gautama Buddha enlightened if he was simply copying the existent concepts and virtues and rituals from the Hindu philosophy or Hindu religion? So coming back to the question, that is where we would say that Gautama Buddha was practicing the Hindu philosophy. Now coming to the modern day Buddhists, very rightly you have asked, if the Buddhist monks who have become monks, if they should not have any desires, then how could it be that the Buddhists of today, some of them are very violent, some of them are revolutionary, some of them are fighting in Tibet to get back their land from China? There are many Buddhists in China itself who are opposing the Chinese Communist Party. There are many Buddhists in India who are opposing various people. There are many Buddhists in Nepal who are opposing the Hindu government. So all of this gives a lot of insight. Furthermore, we have seen that Burma had the huge violence which was described as genocide against the Muslim minority in a Buddhist majority country. Even the prime minister of that country, the female prime minister, who herself was an asylum seeker 20 years ago, who later became the prime minister of the country, who received also the award, the Nobel Peace Prize. She also herself is now accused of being silent on the genocide of the minorities, especially the Muslim Burmese, the Rohingya community people of Burma. And the violence is done by the Buddhist monks. So a very popular Buddhist monk from Burma is now called the Face of Terror. He was put on the Times magazine of 2019, and in the past year 2018, for being the terror or the terrorist of the modern world. Which is a Buddhist monk. So we can see that the claim that desires can be removed completely seems to be a hollow, a false claim. It seems to be a myth rather than a true teaching or an achievable teaching of the Buddhist philosophy. So that is where I would say this is a concept that needs to be questioned and challenged.